Hi, my name is Elise, and today is episode 4 of BTS Behind the Song. Today's episode, we are covering my song, Trust in the Process. This song is on my sophomore album, and it's called Affirmations. So the whole concept of the album, I love doing concept albums, is just different concepts, different meanings and purposes and affirmations for each song on the album. So for this song specifically, it was about manifestation and really just manifesting the best life for yourself. So I figured we would just break down the lyrics and dive more into it. So starting out with verse 1, it goes, "It'll be okay, what is happening. One day you will see how it's meant to be." And that's just about hindsight is 2020. You can't really see all the pieces coming together in the moment. It's kind of something you have to reflect on and look back on, and that's why it is so important to continue moving forwards. Then it goes into the pre-chorus, which of course repeats, but it goes, "But until then, you gotta trust in the process. Don't be afraid to make a mess. We're all just doing our own best. So let go of all that stress and just manifest." I did go back and forth on whether or not I wanted to actually title this song Manifest, but there were so many other songs that were called Manifest, and I just felt like Trust in the Process was more unique and really does stick to the theme of the message of this song. I love that in the chorus it really emphasizes that even if you feel like you're a mess, you are still growing, you're still going, and that's what makes it so beautiful. And I also think there's something beautiful about when you feel like everything is so heavy, to just like relax and know that everything's gonna be okay, and that will give you the strength to continue moving forwards. So then we go into verse 2, "Everything is working out, best case scenario, even if it feels like you want to run away to where I don't know." I like that line a lot because it feels very visual to me, like, just like running away from your problems, I don't know, I just really visualize that part. And also, it is a really special line for me, that start of the verse 2, it says, "Everything is working out, best case scenario." That's actually something I write in my journal every morning. I just find that affirmation to be so strong and grounding, and I think it's just something that really helps me and reminds me of the phrase, "This too shall pass," because that phrase, not only can it apply in the bad, but it can also apply in the good. And so even if I'm having a good moment or even if I'm having a bad moment, I can always turn and just say, okay, everything is working out, best case scenario. Again, even if it doesn't feel that way, to know that, I'm working towards something, I'm building something, and that's not always going to be easy. So then it repeats the pre-chorus and chorus, and then it goes into the bridge, and it goes, "Remember that you're doing fine and everything you need's inside. Every day you shine your light and you make this world so bright." I feel like the bridge is always a great spot to really like emphasize a message, just like the chorus. The chorus just because it's repetitive, but the bridge in a different way because a lot of times it has like a different tone or a different melody that stands out from the rest of the song, and that can just be a really great time to send an important message. And that line, "Every day you shine your light," that's also a very visual line for me, and it's so true because I feel like people notice things that maybe you don't always, or people can hear things that you say in ways that you can't, and there is always going to be somebody that you've impacted in such a positive way that you don't even know about. And that happens constantly, So yeah, I think that's just a really important message, and I also just love kind of ending it off there with some positive affirmations. So that wraps up the lyrics. So now going into how I actually produced the song. So I am a little unique with my process and music producers probably don't want to listen to this part, so skip ahead a little bit. But basically the way I like to do it, the way I've always done it, is I use Premiere Pro. I use a video editing software called Premiere Pro. Premi, I like to call it. And I just record all the samples myself on the camera that I'm actually filming on right now. And that way I also have video footage of all the samples that I've taken. And there's something so cool about that. Like, I think it's so cool to use samples that other people have created. And then to like make it your own, you know, like that is so cool. But I also really enjoy creating my own samples. So yeah, I use my DSLR camera, my video editing software, and I just go at it. It's very unique, but it's mine and I love it. So now that I have told you all about the process, the behind the song of it all, we can get into it. I'm gonna play you a little cover of the song. So I put my capo on the 2nd fret, and it's pretty much just C minor, A minor the whole time. I think that's how you say it. It's like C, M, A, M. I don't know, I'm a really self-taught guitarist. Started learning in 2020 when the pandemic started, and I just taught myself reading chord sheets online of songs that I wanted to play, and I just looked at where the finger placements were, and I just tried to figure out how to do that, where mine should be. So very self-taught. I think it's C minor, A minor. Alright, let's get into it. This is Trust in the Process. Well, thank you so much for listening. That is Trust in the Process, Behind the Song, episode 4. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you next, peace out.